How do I predict your next 5 years?
The language.
I can predict it by your previous 5 years. Very easy. If you're earning this much money, there's a high probability you get that much money, plus 10%, 20%, you're really lucky, 30%. You're really lucky. I'm talking about the majority of people. Now, some people may make this much money this year and make 500% next year, and they make 5 minus 5% year after. But I can predict the pattern. Now, I went up to the first gentleman. I said, how much? Here's the lady first. I gave her 1 crore, she wanted 10, I gave her 10, she wanted 20. That's okay. But was she very specifically clear about her blueprint? What she would do with her money? No? Okay. So I went to the other gentleman at the back, and I asked him, was he clear? No? Then I went to the lady at the back, someone at the back, was the gentleman at the back, Jacob, was he clear? A little bit. In the term of from 1 to 10, how clear was he? Probably about 1, maybe 2. Okay, I'm generous, 3. 3.5. No, definitely not 5. Then I went to the lady here, Niti. Yeah, and was she clear? Oh, she was much clearer than anyone in the room. Oh, absolutely she was. Oh, yes. Because, no, I tell you why she was clear, because everyone else gave me some, gentleman at the back is obviously a very contributing man. One of his primary needs is to contribute to others people, which is great, that's why he gave 50 lakhs away, which is good to do. And the other part is I'm going to invest. Everyone says that, when I'm going to give you money, I'm going to invest. I said, what are you going to invest in? Shares. What do you know about the stock market? No, I don't know. My financial advisor knows. How many of you are financial advisors? Look around the room. Interesting. Hardly anybody. How many of your financial advisors that people do have earn 100 times more money than you earn? One person. I know that 99% of financial advisors do not earn any money. Yet we give their money to them to make money for us. How insane is that? Point number 1. Number 2, the majority of you don't even have financial advisors. I'm assuming that you all have PhDs in financial investment, correct? So here's the question. We're sitting in this room, and the temperature is what, do you think? 20, let's say 23. So it's 23 degrees, comfortable? Yes. So what I'm going to do, let's make it a little better. Let's turn the ACs off. Don't turn them on, by the way. But let's turn the ACs off, hypothetically. And the temperature outside is 47 degrees. And I'm going to do a 10-hour seminar. So you sit here enthusiastically in the beginning, and after a while you say, Arfeen, it's too hot. Can you please put the AC on? And I say, there's no AC. So you sit there for a while. After a while you say, Tilalulati, and his seminar, I can't stand this anymore. I have to get up. And you leave. Let's change the scenario. 23 degrees, comfortable. You now, I put it down to -4. And I say, how are you feeling? You say, can you please put the, I said like Shah Rukh Khan, right? But can you please put the heating on? Give me a blanket. I say, no. And I say, why? You say, I'm not comfortable with this temperature. I'm more comfortable with 23 degrees. How do I know I'm more comfortable with 22 degrees? Because I've experienced 22 degrees. Correct? So now here's the situation. First of all, I come to you, and if I ask you a question, you can ask this question to yourself. How much income do you earn? So put that in your mind. And whatever the amount is, put it in your mind. Now, for those people that are ambitious, how much money would you like to make? Some woman came up to me earlier and said, Arfeen, I'm really frustrated because I want to make 1,000 crores. I said, why? First of all, I'd like to know why she wants to make 1,000 crores. Why 1,000? Why not 800? Why not 50? Why not 1? That's the first question. Why 1,000? Number 2, I'm making an assumption that she must be making at least 500 crores at the moment for her to think of 1,000. Correct? Because if I'm used to 23 degrees and I take the temperature up to 90 degrees, can I stand the heat? I can't. So my brain will do what? It will do anything in its power to take me back down to 23. Because it does. What if I had 23 degrees and I had 500 crores at 23 degrees and I lost my money, but I'm used to 23 degrees? My brain will do anything in its power to take me back up to 500 crores. How crazy is that? Which means what? Which means that if I wish to make 1,000 crores, I need to raise the temperature. But I have to raise the temperature as I grow as a human being. Now for everybody in this room, someone said to me earlier, I make money, but I keep losing money. I make money, it doesn't stay with me. I make money, but it goes away. It's only because your blueprint believes that that money is not available to you on a permanent basis. Example, when I was 19, I flunked every exam possible. I'm an English fail 3 times. Not proud of it, but I am. I'm a mathematics fail 3 times. I never passed, I never did. I went to university because my mother kicked my backside across the whole house and persuaded me to study. I went to university, I just about passed. When I was 21, I started a business selling water filters. Because at that time, bottled water was selling like this. And I thought, if people are spending so much on bottled water, why don't I sell them a bottled water system at home? Because you know that all bottled water is filtered tap water, right? You're aware of that, right? The Biscuit and stuff you buy is not mountain water. No man with a big beard sitting there filling up your bottles in the mountains. No, there's the water filter, it goes through the tap water you drink, and they filter it, put it into a bottle, and add a spot of spring water in it. So you have mineral water, mountain water. Bullshit, not true. So I thought, instead of giving them that water, let me make the water at home. So I sold a bottled water system, I don't call it, but it's a water filter. And between the age of 19 and 21, I'm not showing off by the way, I'm just telling you a story. I was making an average about 6 crores a year as a 19, 20-year-old. I'm talking about years ago, I won't reveal my age, but years ago. My point to you is that I was financially free by the time I'm 21. And I'm buying property after property after property. I don't have one Ferrari, I have 3. I don't buy one suit, I buy all the collection. When I go on holiday, I take all my friends with me. In fact, whenever I go somewhere, I'm the only one that's dishing money out. Because I've made money. When I'm 24, I'm absolutely broke. Because my blueprint is that of an English failed, maths failed, guy who deliver pizza at Domino's. I worked at McDonald's, I worked in Denny's, I worked at the car washer. I used to wash cars every weekend to make money. I used to work at the post office. I've still got blisters on my hand from the work I used to do. And again, am I proud of that? I'm proud of the fact that I did that. It doesn't mean that it's a great story. The point is, my mindset was that of that person. I could make £5 an hour. That's who I was. And now this guy is suddenly a rich guy. I mean, I went to a showroom and bought a Ferrari with cash. And I went there like a torn jeans, torn t-shirt, young guy. I walked in and I said, how much is that car? He goes, yeah, one day you can afford it, mate. I said, how about now? I pay cash. Yes, sir. Right? This is the point. So I now make all this money, I'm successful, I'm rich. By the time I'm 24, I'm super broke, super fat. I remember this big, by the way. Huge I was. And I had no money. So I'm now thinking, what the hell? And of course, when I had money, all my friends appeared. I had so many friends who loved me all of a sudden. And when my money went, I only had 2 or 3 friends left. Everybody ran away. So I'm now thinking, what happened to my life? What did I do wrong? Was making money a crime? Yeah, it's a crime. I could not become successful. So I went down into a recluse kind of state. Luckily, I came across what you're going through. This kind of workshop, transformation. And I went to a seminar and I sat there and I thought to myself, yeah, I know what this guy is saying, but it's been easy for him because he may be super smart. Look at my life, it's so difficult. But you know, sometimes when you have a light bulb moment, ding, one of those light bulb moments. And I had a light bulb moment. I just asked myself a question. If I could be a better human being, what would I do? And the only thing I could think of was to change my state. That's the only thing if I could be in a good mood, everything would be good around me, wouldn't it? And if I'm in a good mood, and my state's good, I will produce better results. Whenever I'm in a bad mood, when I'm down, my results are bad. Whenever I'm in a good mood, my results are great, outstanding. So I decided from that event to change my state. And within 2 years, I make an absolute fortune. And I'm not showing off, by the way, and I don't ever mean to do this, but I need to tell a story to get a point. So college dropout, effectively, no income, don't earn much money. I came to India, I used to charge, when I first came, 50,000 rupees a day to do a seminar for a corporate. I charge between 5 and 11 lakhs an hour now to do a seminar for a corporate. If I do private coaching or personal coaching, which I do only for 6-7 people in a year, I charge 2.5 crores a year. And I tell you this not to show off, not at all, but to tell you that the only thing I did, was so easy, is I changed my state. I got my identity, and I got my outcome. And my blueprint changed. And I tell you this in a very simple way, because everybody in this room, I know everybody in this room has come here for change. Some of you have been pushed here and said, come, it's going to be good. Some of you have come here by choice, and some of you come here just to have fun, which is fine. But everybody has come here for a reason. And all of your reasons lie not in effort, not in change of skill, it relies upon your outcome, your vision of who you are, your perception. And the only way you can change that is through state. Energy. State.